In 450. It's just 172 kilometers. That's it. I rented it from Royal Brothers. There you go. By the way, this is the latest Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. I think this is the top end. And you can see that it has ridden only like 172 kilometers. Might be able to show you guys there. I really want to say how I feel about riding this bike, but I think I will let you guys know once I get the petrol sorted, and then we go for a short ride so that I can talk to you guys about how I feel to ride this bike. Oh yeah, it has power, man. It has the power. That's exactly what others talk about this bike. Woo! It's nice. It is nice. We don't have so much money, so we just put for 150. ഇരുന്നൂറ്. Okay, here we go. We're going for a short ride around the city. Actually, I need to get used to the switches and everything. So here comes the bus. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to get someplace a little bit peaceful. Woo! Royal Enfield Himalayan on my hands. Pretty good. Good braking. Not bad. Yeah, on third gear, it's forgiving. Oh yeah, it can roll. Let me tell you how it performs. Woo. Performs really well, to be frank, but I can feel it's so light compared to my Transalp. Oh yeah, it got the power. It can go. Oh yeah. It's a single cylinder, but it can go. It can roar. Definitely there are some vibes going on the pegs. I don't feel so much on the handlebar, but the pegs definitely. There are some vibes, but that's expected. It's a single cylinder, and it's superbly cheap adventure bike. Come on. You gotta give it to Royal Enfield for making something like this. The shock, I don't feel it so stiff nor so jumpy. I think the shock is much better than my Transalp on this one. The Transalp, sometimes I feel it stiff, sometimes it just throws me all over the place. Yeah. Wow, that's a gorilla in front of us. So initial feelings compared to my Transalp, the handlebars are definitely high up. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. And another thing which I want to mention is that I can flat foot, and I still have some gaps left to be on this bike. That means I can flat foot and I can go more, like I can go even higher. That's a good thing. Basically, they say that you're not supposed to go fast on a new machine. Well, what to do? Seems like I'm the one who's gonna do the break-in on this motorcycle. I feel I'm more close to the what do you call it, the dash of the bike, and not a bad thing. I really like that, and I feel like I have better control on the handlebars. I feel like that. And the dash itself is, I thought it would be really small or something, but it is not. It is quite big. It's visible. I can even see the small RPM X1000. So it's quite small, but it is visible. So yeah, all in all, good braking. I mean, adequate for the power this bike has. And I think I'm not gonna do the top speed or anything, and I think it goes up to 140, 150. I don't know. I saw a couple of YouTubers reviewing this already. So yeah, if you want to see a detailed review, you gotta watch someone else, not me, because I just got this for 2 days on rental so that I can do my bike travel here before I leave my hometown. I wanted to go and see the hills. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The shift is really smooth. I mean, and it doesn't fall false neutral or something. Shift is really smooth. Doesn't do false neutral. Pretty nice. And the build quality looks okay as well. Not top notch, definitely. Come on, it's a $6,000 bike in the US. I don't know how much it's gonna cost in Vietnam, and I don't know the actual figures here in India as well. But yeah, $6,000 in the US. So I expect this thing to be roughly around 160, 170 million in Vietnam. Yeah, that's my expectation. Let's see how it goes. Another thing which I just noted is that this thing is so forgiving on which gears we are, you know. If you are on a high gear and if you're going on low speed, it still can, it just forgives you and it keeps going. Which is nice. I think you can get 1 liter, you get at least 20 kilometer. That's the, because it haven't finished its first service. I don't know if it did. The guy said yes, he did his first service, but it's not due. It's just 182 kilometers. How can it go for first service so early? Oh, the gear shift is really nice. It's really smooth for me. I don't know if it will change over time, but currently it's really smooth. I love it. I don't mind having Himalayan as my second bike. If it ever lands in Vietnam, I might consider to buy one to have a bike from India, you know, to have in my garage. It'll be really nice. There you go. Himalayan in flush. Hope you guys can see that. We have a black plate with yellow numbers because it's a rental bike. Woo. It's a nice bike. One more thing which I want to appreciate is the wide brake lever. Really good. No need to change it. Just use the same thing if you get a new Himalayan. And the exhaust is also nice because it's tiny and it's so close to the body of the bike. So yeah, pretty good exhaust. I don't think I ever have to change that. Wow, really nice. Good for a second bike in Vietnam. I'll wait for it. That's it for the very first ride experience of Himalayan 450. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, sub if you like this video. And if you're a motorhead like me, come join me on my rides through our videos. Or if you would like to join in person, you're most welcome. I'm based in Saigon. That's my dad, by the way. Alright. Take care. Ciao, ciao.